Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. HotShot.Hemi here, and today we're going to do the 2-year review of my car. 20,000 miles, 2-year, and full mod list. So everything I've done with the car since I've owned it, and how the car has treated me, and so forth. So it's hard to believe it's already been over 2 years. It's actually 2 years and a month right now that I've owned the car. So you know, it seems like I just got it. But it's been a good car, and I'm happy to share my experiences with it with everyone, and let's go ahead and start with it. First off the bat, I've got a bird situation. Whole flock of them. And there's more around the corner. They're not usually here. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But anyway, so let's get back to my car. I actually have the window sticker here. So we have a 2017 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. And this car's fully loaded, except the sunroof, guys. And I have the information here to prove that. So we've got the Beats audio group. It was $9.95. Got the Dynamics package that gives you the Hellcat wheels and brakes, $2,200. Got the technology group, blah 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 blah. We got the driver confidence group, the HIDs and whatnot. It's got the black painted roof, which, by the way, I would not get. I bought this car already, outfitted. I didn't order this car. And that's pretty much it. Uconnect, blah 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 blah. So there's the sticker price. Let me go ahead and set this to the side. I don't need it anymore. So the car has just over 20,000 miles on it. So I've been averaging about 10,000 a year. And so how's the car treated me so far? I am happy to report I have not had a single issue with the car. It's only been 20,000 miles, but all I've done so far to maintain it is oil changes, which I've done myself. The car has not seen a dealership since it left the lot when it was purchased. So, and a lot of people complain that Dodges aren't reliable. But, it's only 20,000 miles, the car's not old. But, so far, not a single issue. I take that back. There's one issue I'm having, and perhaps I can even replicate it right now. Let me go ahead and bring. I wasn't planning on going in the car already, but let's do it. I don't know if anyone else has this issue. So when you start the car, my Uconnect will reboot sometimes. It's never if it's sat for a long period of time. It's only if it was like driven, then maybe I went into the store for a second and then decided to come out, or I was finished and maybe I was only gone for 10 minutes or something, got back in the car, and it'll reboot on me. And it does it quite frequently. It is fine once it does its little reboot. I'm just moving the car for a second to see if it'll do something like, I'm sure it won't do it now that it's on camera. So, see, I'll play around with it. Alright, well, this is not really what this video is about. This is the only issue I've had, though, is this rebooting at shortly after startup, when it's only sat for a short amount of time. After it restarts, and does its thing, it's fine. It does that fairly frequently, but that is my only issue. I'm nervous, and here's the mileage you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but it's 20,923 at the moment. I'm scared to take the car into the dealership for that, because what if they make it worse? I can kind of live with that. So, beyond that, we are HIDs. We are doing great with the car. No other issues. So now that we've got the reliability and longevity, well, not longevity, my reliability issue so far with the car out of the way, I'm getting about 26 miles, or I'm getting about 16 miles a gallon cruising on the city, around the city, which I normally do. I don't do a lot of highway, but it's rated for 15 city, 25 highway. I'm sure I'd get better if I drove it around on the interstate more often than I do, but I usually take back roads to work and back. And so it's getting about 16 and a half, 16, depending on what mode I have the car in. So let's go ahead and move on to modifications. And I'm going to start with the exterior of the car first and kind of just start from the front and just go back. So if we start on the front of the car, it has I believe it's Suntech clear bra. It's it's about halfway up the nose of the car. You probably see there's a line right here, goes all the way down to the side. So this is on the fender all the way, and then the front bumper, and then it's also in the backs of the mirrors, or the mirrors. So that's supposed to, in theory, keep my car from getting rock chips and stuff on the front. It's done a pretty good job. I do have one right here that I'm very annoyed about. I actually want to peel off the clear bra, see if it's beyond the clear, if it's beyond the bra, or if it's actually the film, or if it's actually a chip. Yeah, we'll see. So that's one thing I got done. You can see my car is a 2017. I showed you the sticker, but it's got the 2019 front end on it. So I did the 2019 conversion. It's just different grills with the two snorkels on either side. Probably going to add the Scat Pack badge back here pretty soon. The 2017 doesn't fit on the 2019 grill, so I have to buy a new badge, which is a little ridiculously priced for just a badge. It's like over $100, but it's kind of bothering me it's not there. So let's go over to the side. First we get the factory rims, 9.5 Hellcat style, and the 6-piston Brembos. I've got PowerStop Z26 brake pads here to reduce the amount of brake dust that I was experiencing, which helped greatly. I've got ZL1 add-ons, rock guards, front and rear. Here's the front one. Keep the tire from slinging up rocks and whatnot onto the side of the car. I've got the 2019 Challenger Scat Pack wide body fender badges. I like those over the 392 and then Hemi below it. I like this quite a bit. So if we keep moving back, I've got AVS window guards here. I've got Lux Auto Concepts, the 392 little rear window decal here. I've also got Lux here, which I'm going to redo because the top isn't tinted. It bugs me. And then also the back. So the back also has it. Also has the ZL1 add-ons rock guards. The rear wheel is not factory at this point. This is a factory reproductions. That's the brand name. Replica. So it is 10.5 instead of 9.5. And I have 315, 35, 20 tires on the back. So it went from the stock 275 to the 315, and I still have 275s in the front. A Turo AZ 850s all the way around. For the price, you can't beat them. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them next time, but I'm happy with them. We go back to the back of the car. Of course, I got my custom vanity plate. I've got the Icon Motorsports rear diffuser. I've got the Carvin exhaust tips. I've got the Downforce Solutions wicker bill. Of course, got the Lux Auto Concepts Type 2 Dark Smoke taillight tint. And that pretty much wraps up the exterior of the car. Can't think of anything else I've got done to the outside of the car, so let's go ahead and pop the hood and look in the engine bay. Okay, hood's popped, and of course, it starts raining. So let's get through this pretty quick. So the things I've added, first thing, the Petty Garage double strut tower brace that was painted factory color of the car, maximum steel. We've got from American Brother Designs these covers for the shocks for the hood. You got 392 engraved on there. For the windshield wiper reservoir, we've got the Scat Pack logo with also the windshield wiper logo. We've got the Billet Technologies 392 oil dipstick handle. Billet Technologies 392 oil catch can. These are matte black, by the way. Billet Technologies. See if I can get it. This is 392 there as well on the cover for the throttle body. We've got a Charger little cover here from American Brother Designs in maximum steel. A cover on the oil cap from Billet Technologies. A cover right here from the AC port from Billet Technologies. And from American Brother Designs, we've got the radiator cover. It says 392. So that's the dress up of the engine bay. I've also added, this is the like Hellcat ABS cover, and also from this intake snorkel is functional. This goes through, and I have the Hellcat lower air box. There is a pipe here that feeds the lower air box to get air into the engine bay. So, all right. Let's go ahead and move on to the interior. Alright, I was originally going to do this with the door open and not really sitting in the car, but Mother Nature has kind of forced my hand here. So, interior wise, we've got all the lights. Man, I guess the car should be on for that. Let's turn the car on. Whoa! Have been converted to LED. Everything interior wise. It's got the Pro Clip mount for a cell phone. If I roll down the window, it'll help. We've got from Cup Holder Hero. Pretty much every spot you could put something has a little protector. Some down here, there's some underneath there, some in the back seat. There's like 20 something little pieces of rubber that protect where you can place things at to just keep things cleaner. Let's see. Do have a dash cam from Van True. This is the N2 Pro. This dash cam records frontwards and rearwards, so it kind of does the engine bay as well as the not the engine bay, the interior of the car as well as the exterior. And that's pretty much it on the inside, if I remember correctly. I haven't done too much on the inside of the car, just nothing of much interest in here all that much. Oh yeah, floor mats, which, see if we can even see now. But I did pull the car inside the garage. Hold on. Alright, let's see if the light on my cell phone does anything. So here's a floor mat. I replaced the factory floor mats in the front with ones called, looks like they're from a company called 3D. I got these on Amazon. They're kind of textury and actually they stick to the carpet pretty good. They're very well formed, and they also cover like the dead pedal. They really kind of keeps all your dirt and hair and mess isolated on the for the most part on the floor mat. So all you do is pull a floor mat out, kind of wipe it off, put it back in, you're good to go for the most part. And then the rear of the car has WeatherTech. These are WeatherTech floor mats. I got these first. Yeah, sorry about the light. For just the rear, because I got the kids back here. And I'm not gonna lie, because WeatherTech's got a reputation. I would take the 3D ones on all, or everywhere in the car over the WeatherTech. I like them that much. So that's essentially all that's done with the car. I'm sure I'm missing a thing or two. Like I do have B Woody lower end links that are on front and rear. I don't know if I'll be able to get a shot of them on the rear, but yeah, not really. They're back there, but I do have lower end links on the car for handling purposes, and also it's got Vibrant Performance 1142 resonators in place of the mid mufflers. So car does have a little bit more bark than stock, but other than that, I mean that's what I've done the last 2 years. It's it's my daily. Of course, I got the taser, so got all the SRT pages, light show, line lock, kind of all the stuff that Dodge finally gave us in 2019. But I pretty much got it on my 2017, plus a couple other cool little party tricks. So this is my best, this is the best car I've owned. It's my favorite car. It's the fastest car I've had, and I expect to continue to see it on the channel, because I don't have any plans of getting rid of it. So, in fact, I've got some big plans for it coming up this Christmas time, so pretty excited about that. But if you're still here, thanks for tuning in. If you're thinking about getting a Charger 392 or a Challenger, so far I can't recommend it enough. I mean, the only thing you're really paying once you get out the door is gas. And if you're on the highway, it's not really that bad. I mean, it can do upwards to 25 to 30 once it's in 4-cylinder mode. So that's it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't. This car, there's going to be a major change if I have things the way I want it coming up here within the next month or two. So, all right, HotShot.Hemi signing out.